Good morning everybody. Welcome back. Sorry about yesterday's short stream. Reza, thank you. It's not 100%, but I went to the physio, so they helped me out a little bit. How's everybody doing? How was your guys' week? Let me know there in the chat. Jeez, this week has been crazy. Crazy. Seriously been a banger of a week. I mean, you can see the past few weeks here on gold. You know, from a weekly perspective, I would just almost call this consolidation since like 20th of March. Obviously, we've had nice clean moves within there now and then. We've also had a lot of consolidation. This week has just been straight fire. Straight fire, really. And you know what? Monster Money had you prepared. I know this week in terms of the London streams, it's been a bit of a tough one. I've taken 2 gold sales and they've both been L's. There was also one really nice gold sale that did play out. But you know, through the rest of the week in New York session, we've also been killing the sales. And we had these sales planned out below 1970 for how long? I mean, if you've been on the stream in the last month, at some point you should have heard me talking about sales below 1970. Now, I didn't think that this would even happen yesterday, but it did, and we were here to take advantage of it. It wasn't the biggest of moves, but it was definitely clean. So below 1970, that was quite a significant area. We were holding above there for a while. Closed below that area, and we just took advantage of this clean move down to 1950. One of our targets that we were looking at for some time. Just beautiful, you know. We had been speaking about that trade for a while, and I was actually really chuffed that we caught that yesterday. So that's just something that, like I said, I've been speaking about for a while. And you know, another thing this week, coming into the week, I was saying that we were breaking out of this range on the DXY, where we were sitting in this range for a month. Now you can imagine if the dollar's in a range, dollar pairs are also going to be a little bit rangy. So gold has been a bit tough here. You know, obviously we've been alright. We've been able to adapt to both sides, buys and sells within this range. But this week has just been sells all day long. This is from yesterday still. So now we've come down into 1950, 1952. And we need to understand that, you know, price moves in waves. I think we are due for a pullback to retest some sort of key level. I don't want to say that we are oversold, but we need to look at this from an objective point of view. And coming into the end of the week, after having such a strong downside move, on gold, what we generally see when we are coming into significant lows at the end of the week, with no new catalysts coming into play, that we'll often see, in this instance, sellers taking profit, maybe even buyers stepping back in at these price points. So I wouldn't be surprised if we did get a move up today, maybe retest 1970. But I also wouldn't be surprised if we didn't have much volume and maybe we get a move slower just like this, or even just consolidate. You know, maybe we get a push back down and then we're failing to actually break lower. So what I mean by that is, you know, you can see we formed resistance here. Maybe we do get a move down now. I think these sells are a little bit aggressive considering the 4-hour close so bullish. But you know, if we are failing to break these lows, we'll probably just head into consolidation, or even come down into these lows. And then New York session, you know, we see that effect of sellers taking profit at the end of the week. Another thing is we have Jerome Powell speaking later today at 5 o'clock South African time. I think that should be 11 a.m. Eastern, if I'm not mistaken. But yeah, 5 p.m. South African time, Jerome Powell is speaking. So of course that could bring some action on gold, but you know what? That's going to be really late in the day. I'm not really interested in trading around that time. It's just something we can be aware of. Maybe, you know, we don't really see volume until then. So I'm not going to be in a rush here to take any positions on gold, to be honest. I do see potential for some more upside here. Understanding that this would be a counter trend trade for now, and maybe even quite a short-term position. So that's that here on gold. Let's just also look at the 4-hour real quick. So there you can see 4-hour closed very strong bullish. Don't really want to be selling into that. You know, once we start to break the lows, I think sales would make more sense to see a continuation. But we've got quite a strong level at 1950. So I reckon safer sales below 1950 today. Even though we are so bearish, we've been so bearish throughout the week. I just need to, obviously, like I say, stay objective, see what price is telling me, see where we're sitting right now, and understand it's the end of the week. So let's touch on GJ real quick. So GJ, I'm also seeing something very similar to gold, where we are bullish on GJ and we're sitting at significant highs, failing to break higher right now. So we could see some pullbacks as well. So it could take advantage of some counter trend trades here, take some sells, coming down into 171.25, 171 flat. And then I've marked up support here on the 30-minute at 171.700. So below there, you know, we've got this at least to mirror coming down as a vantage point, looking to at least target these lows. But I would actually want to target 171 flat here if I were taking some sells. And then we need to understand, as we come into these key areas like 171, that we are actually bullish, and that from these areas 171 we should probably be just looking for the buys again. Otherwise, safer buys above the highs here to see those continuations. So similar situation to gold, where, you know, here on GJ we are bullish, but I don't want to be too aggressive with the buys, as we've already rejected this key resistance area. I'd rather get above that key resistance. So just like gold, where, you know, we've come into a low, we've come into the significant Sorry guys, significant area around 1950, and I only really see the safest sells now this morning below 1950. I don't want to be too aggressive selling back into these lows. Even though this resistance looks quite clean, you know what, I'll miss out on the move, happily. I was thinking, you know, maybe a fake out kind of situation if we close back below 1960 for the sells, so something like this. If we close back in this range, then we look for the sells like that. But to be honest with you, I don't like this range, selling back into this range. I would just want to clear all of this, get below these key areas to look for those continuations. So just my thought process here on gold, here on GJ. Even if we form support here on GJ, I'm not too interested in the buys right now. I'd rather wait for the safer buys above 172. And I do potentially still see sells here. I just want to obviously be a little bit more conservative with the counter trend trade ideas. Not planning on holding your horses this morning. Goodness. Gold forgot the term retest this week. Yeah, that one guy from Monday, I think he's still waiting for a retest. Oh shit. I remember that guy came in here. These things happen. I was saying that as long as you're sticking to your plan, it's fine. But everyone's going to have a different approach. Okay, I actually got his retest, that guy. So I took these sales on Tuesday. Just took the breakout. There was method to the madness. If you weren't here, trust me. But took these sales, ended up securing around 2004. So that was my position for that morning. And there was someone in chat saying, wrong entry, bro, wrong entry. Always take the retest. Fuck. Like I say, I guess he got his retest, yeah. But yeah, if you were waiting for retest this week on gold, man, you might still be waiting. And that's fine. That's fine. Perfectly fine. What a chop, man. When guys come into chat like that, I know they don't understand trading. And why I say that is, you know, just for clarity for everybody else, so that like guys who are newer do get a understanding into what I'm saying. I'm not just being a dick. Trading, there's no like cookie cutter process, one size fits all. Everybody has different levels of risk tolerance. Everybody has different perceptions of the market. You know, we all, our brains all work slightly differently. So we're all going to see things differently. We're all going to operate differently. We've got different beliefs. So you need a plan and a strategy that works for you. It's as simple as that. You can't enforce your system on somebody else, especially if that other person has something that works for them already. You know, I'm not roasting SMC right now, but if an SMC guy said to me, oh, you don't know how to trade, bro, I'm just gonna laugh. I'm just gonna laugh. Because I know he's a fucking retard. And it's not because of the way he trades. It's just because he doesn't understand the game. Find something that works for you. Maybe you've got a whole bunch of indicators on your charts and it works for you. I don't like indicators. That's my opinion. You know? Everybody's entitled to their own opinion, but that just means that everybody else has to be able to take it with a pinch of salt. And sometimes you need to learn to drown out the noise. One day when you get to that point where you've developed just hold on. One day when you've got to that point where you've developed a system that works for you and you are consistent, and someone says to you you're doing something wrong or you don't know what you're doing, my guy, you're gonna just laugh. What's up, Nico?
What's up? I'll never get over how subtle you can talk and then still be tuning someone. Like you sound so like calm and just speaking facts, and then just throw a little fuck you in there too every now and then. Oh, I love it.
Pity. Yeah, been a good week, meneer.
Yeah, I've been having a great week, and you?
Yeah, no,
Yeah,
it's been
you've also
solid.
been having a great. Yeah, I was about to say.
Yeah, it's been solid.
Jared's stuck on CAC Wi-Fi, so he's not having the best week like that. But
Ah, see, he's not even here, is he? Is he?
well, don't know. He's on YouTube. I think he's choosing either YouTube or Zoom, which is smart. Only banks are trading like yesterday. Bro, what was Jared? What were you on yesterday, dude? Was that like a sugar rush or something?
Oh, shit.
Jared was on some shit yesterday, bro. I don't know what the fuck he was on.
Jared's
But
Discord messages made my day.
every fucking intro, bro. Even when the trades were done, stop loss, profit, bro. You were quacking yesterday or something. Yes. What? You come try to defend yourself. I'm listening, bro. I'm listening.
Just try and make things interesting.
Things interesting.
GJ is as bullish as the day is long.
It is time for the main event, bro. Oh no, man, Jared, you were fucking killing me, bro. I even messaged him. I'm like, bro, is Jared okay? Yes. No.
So,
Yeah.
you see, but doesn't it sound better than GJ is bullish or
Then when you start this Zoom call, it's time for the main event.
Yeah.
Did you watch UFC now on YouTube before you started your intros and stuff there? What was going on?
I was playing UFC with the.
Did you have an extra chocolate for the day? Did you have a rush?
Just in a really good mood.
Man's happy, bro. He's in his new house. Fucking stuff's working out. Ah, Jared, you're probably in a happy place. Don't lie.
Stuff is not working out.
But that's okay because you're in a good mood, so it doesn't matter. They're gonna work out.
Yeah, it's just pretty good.
You just say no.
They need you put in a fucking rocket science to get this far back. Okay.
Hey, Connor, what negative friend do we have here? We don't have negativity. Mute him. You're not allowed to come here with negative. It's gonna work out, though. Don't worry.
7.5 million rand data costs. Okay.
If you have any problems, just give them Connor's number. He said he doesn't mind speaking to anyone about things that you have problems with. A real friend, bro. Don't worry.
What are you talking about?
I'll hear him on the phone. People will just be like, yeah. He's such a shit up. Like this.
Can't remember Sunday's leg day, huh?
Yeah. No, I won't forget.
Oh, yeah. Wait, but is it Edge or Virgin? Virgin, so we can sauna.
Let's chat about it after the stream.
Yo, man wants to farm me this early. Yo. I'm joking, it's okay. Just let me know.
Boys, on YouTube. Yeah, YouTube, not you.
Hey, keep quiet, you lagging bitch. We can't hear you.
Yeah, Jared,
That's
it's...
the point. Yeah, that's what
Echo
I'm saying.
it's full double time today.
Okay, Jared, like check you. Shot, bro. No, he said that he can't be on the Zoom because he's lagging.
Oh, okay. I just thought you were being funny. I didn't hear him because he was lagging.
Just one thing on GJ, you know, I don't really love pre-London trades on GJ. You know, if this were gold setting up like this, I'd probably have sell stops on the break of these lows right now. But I think what I'll do is I'll wait for the 30 minutes. If we can close literally like that in 7 minutes. I really like these GJ sells. I really do. I do want to wait for the candle to close though. Because on the 15 minute, we're essentially just consolidating. So we formed a support right here. We never closed below. So if we can close below basically on the 15. Just going to give me a little bit more confidence here. Our previous 30 was actually bullish. So if this candle can just cancel that bullish candle out, I'm game here for the sells. Ready to go. With gold, guys are asking about 1950. Wouldn't it be a area to buy? Look, potentially later in the day. Like I say, if you get that move down this morning, coming into 1950, I would keep a lookout in that area for rejections and possible buys in like New York session. But the other thing is, you need to just see how price is coming into that area. Because if you're breaking and holding below 1950, then you know we're just continuing to trend. And you want to trade the trend. Only reason I'm actually looking at bars today is I understand that after such a heavy move to the downside, coming into such significant lows, we can see sellers taking profit, like I said. So we can see rejections in some of these areas, and we can see a deeper pullback to like maybe 1970. But you need to just be patient with those bars. So yeah, monitor how you come into that 1950 area. I'm not saying that that's not a possibility. But at the same time, you're also creating new lows, which means we could come down to 1945. Hey, what's up, Farmer Tom? How are you? This is Friday, so gold reverse strong. Exactly. You know, we do see that kind of thing on gold on Friday. It is something that we see quite often when coming into these lows. In fact, we can go back and have a look for the last couple Fridays here. So NFP, that was obviously a Friday. We came down hard into 2000, saw a strong rejection, and we gradually moved up. I mean, this was terrible price action to be trading. We gradually moved up, and then when we came back into that area, it just so happened to be the next Friday. And look at the rejections there. But you can see that the time that we are rejecting that area is generally later in the day. So there could still be some downside here. You know, like I say, we could get this move this morning into 1950, and you see that in New York session. For sure, I could see that happening. That position should have been closed a long time ago, my man. I'm already 1990 bar. Yeah, look, I mean, obviously first mistake is not trading the trend. And that's why I don't want to be like that this morning, just jumping into buys. You know, if we start to take buys here, let's just say that you start to take buys here right now without any confirmations, okay? If you start to take buys here, and let's just say you're not using a stop loss, and we start to trend bearish, we will continue to trend bearish. You know, this is pretty normal price action. You're gonna look back and, you know, wonder why the hell you took that buy. So firstly, trade the trend. The trend is your friend. That's a very, very basic principle that could have saved you. But the other thing is have a stop loss, bro. I don't know if you're taking that piss, but you shouldn't be in 300 pips drawdown. Use a stop loss. Use a stop loss and trade the trend. Those are some very simple principles to follow that will really help you a lot. Okay, GJ, 20 seconds. Let's see if we close below. Okay, cool. So we've closed below that support. You can see here your 30-minute looks really nice to continue down. We do have a baby top wick there already. Okay, cool. Yeah, I'm happy we created a slightly steeper top wick. Going to have sell stops here on the break of the lows at 171, 590. And then my stop loss will be above the previous hourly 10 pips, bro. What? No, guys, I'm gonna have a 25 pip stop here. Above this 5 o'clock candle. So sell stop 171,590. Stop loss above the previous hourly candle at 171,850. $171,590. I'm actually in. Yeah, my sell stop has been activated, yeah. And my stop loss is above these previous hourly highs at 171,850. Just a very safe stop. Previous hourly highs is like 10 pips away. You know, we could easily get a 10 pip pullback retest that 171,700 level and still come down. Don't really want to see us break above 171,700. So we could definitely manage risk there to keep the loss small. But you know, on GJ, sometimes we get these like liquidity grabs out of nowhere and then just continue. So I just got a nice safe stop here, but it's still relatively small, you know, 25, 26 pips. Break even point 171,395. TP for me will be 171.070. There's really not a whole lot of volume, I must say. Price action is very clean here. And coming off of these highs, we can see that GJ struggling to break above that 172 level. Although we are higher time frame bullish, we could easily see some deeper pullbacks here to grab more liquidity before continuing up. We're going to need more fundamental data to actually be breaking above 172,200. Right now, there's nothing really new being brought to the table. So we're seeing buyers taking profit from 172. Stop loss is nearly above previous 4-hour highs. If you want a really safe stop, you could move it up 2 or 3 pips. I know, like, the whole idea of moving stops is never good, but 2 or 3 pips is not going to make a world of a difference. But just an idea, you know, above previous 4-hour highs, it's like, you know, it's really safe. I don't think it's necessary for now, or at all. I won't lie, I don't really, like, you guys should know by now, I don't love taking trades on GJ pre-London, so I do feel a little bit antsy, but the price action is really good here. Like, I know it's going to take a lot for us to break above 172, 200. Seen rejections there now. You know, I think it only makes sense we get a deeper pullback. Or even if this is just a bit of consolidation on the higher time frame. So, you know, if this is a range now that we're in, just looking at the current price action, I'm expecting us to at least come down to the bottom of this range. It's also pretty tough with such low volume. But I mean, this is really clean. Just going based off what you're seeing on the candles. You know, you can see we had the support here at 171,700, break below, kind of retested essentially, and looking to fill this clean traffic here. Yen is also sitting at some lows here, coming to end of the week. You know, could definitely see some pullbacks as well. Uh, 64 pips was for last week. I need to change that.
Can I run a idea past you?
Yeah.
Seeing that we broke the lows on this GJ trade, what do you think about moving the stops in now to like above the 30 level that you have there? You also have it marked up.
Not yet.
I get it, not yet, obviously.
Maybe
But
after
like,
the hourly close, new hourly forms a top wick and then breaks the lows. Maybe I could move it in then.
because I saw break even's not that far off, so.
Yeah, no, I mean, we're still at entry basically, so I don't want to move my stop loss in or anything.
I'm just taking the GJ trade and I'm thinking I'm a bit, yeah, because I don't take GJ trades most. So
Yeah.
I'm just like overthinking maybe. But yeah.
Stop looks way bigger than what it is, but that just shows you a lack of volume, you know. But there was some volume in these candles here coming down. Then we just stalled out for a little bit. And now we're looking to continue, so seeing a little bit of volume come in.
Yo, Con, do you
Yeah.
and Jared want to see what's called the close call?
Yeah.
And check that in the group, bro. I sent a picture. Obviously, I'll show you the planks and stuff and all that shit. Look how close I came to mooring myself in my foot.
Hold on, what's up?
Yeah. Hey, it's cutting it close, eh?
Fuck.
That thing would have ended me nicely.
Yo, nah, bro. Stepping on nails is like one of my biggest fears, to be honest.
Read Jared's comment. You would have been fine, you're African. He's a monkey, this thing. Yeah. Yeah, fuck, I forgot I can't call people monkeys.
Yeah, please, man. Come on.
No, come on. You know, I was in those gold cells, but then when 30 opened up and pushed down with no top wick, I closed out in like 5 pips profit only. And I'm so glad I did. Ooh. Where's gold? Why is gold so volatile at the moment? Unless I just came in here and it loaded.
This is a time we do see some volume on gold. I mean, if you close above this resistance, you could be on your way to 1970. Four hours got a nice bottom break of previous 4-hour highs. Never know.
It's looking nice.
Just with these counter trend trades, you know, sometimes the volume isn't
in your favor.
In your favor.
No, I think we've nailed gold enough. I think we must just, you know.
Yeah, we need to say hello to GJ. I haven't seen GJ in a while. And you know what? These bars, bro. I felt pretty bad. Like, I don't even know how to describe it. I didn't feel like I missed out on anything, but I actually felt bad that I haven't touched GJ in so long, and I had these bars planned out beautifully. Like, it was just called to the T. But you know, I'm not like, oh, I called the move. I wanted to be in it. So it's unfortunate. These bars from 168 were just beautiful. Back up to 172. But you know, also the trade ideas along the way, retests of like 169, 500 were really good. So I hope some of you guys took those bars. I know a couple of the members did get involved in GJ on the way up. But man, I haven't traded GJ in a while. But I think it's a good time to also just take a step back from gold, like from a personal standpoint of view. You know, it's been an amazing week with this selling pressure. I don't want to get taken away. I understand that this was a good week on gold. I need to take what the market's given me. I'm not going to go and force anything today. And if we do get pullbacks, I'm not going to be the first to call the bottom or anything. So time to give the side pitch a visit. GJ. In a long time.
Listen, please don't talk about GJ like that, okay? Because DJ do GJ things, so be nice to her. Make her no, let me just shut the fuck up. I was gonna make her think she's the main bitch, but let me just keep quiet.
She's toxic. I only trade GJ when there is like a good fundamental catalyst in the market as well. So fundamentals is not necessarily just news, but also a whole bunch of other factors, you know, what is actually driving price. So based on a fundamental standpoint of view, there's nothing new coming into the market right now that is bringing that demand to GJ. There's clearly not enough volume to break above these significant highs at 172, and we're seeing buyers taking profit. So that's your fundamental story that you're building up right there. The fact that there is not enough, or that there are buyers who are taking profit and maybe even sellers stepping back in here, that concept of pricing in is also, you know, falls under the fundamental side. So any trade I'm taking, I'm building up a story based on fundamentals as well. It's not necessarily just news, but you know, it's definitely not just technicals either.
That 64 pips were for last week, eh? But how many pips do you think you got this week? Isn't it like just under 200?
Not on London session. London, I think I had a 17 pip loss and then like a 30 pip loss or something. So that's, let's just call it negative 50. And then there was one trade, signals hit like 80 pips, but I closed out at about 69, 70 pips. So not much, bro. Like in terms of London stream this week, it's been a tough one. But you know, we've just been hammering the gold sales in NY as well. So it's been a good week overall. London streams, not so much. Bro, what is that emoji? Oh, it's like a happy face. Looks really weird, bro. I don't know if it's just like my software here that's making it look funny. I want to see it on
Is
YouTube.
it blue and shit?
Yeah, it's blue. Looks like a teacup.
Like a fucking teacup. No, bro, this thing's laughing its mood off in my side, bro. It's like a big face with an open mouth, bro. Yes, that's a pretty cap you have on. My goodness.
Link in bio for the merch. Jokes. But there are plenty of links in the bio for anybody who's new here today. There's a free Discord group. You can check out the IG. We've got the memberships and the signals. For any of you maybe, you know, busy at work, you can't always pop into the stream. Maybe you want to check out the signals. Or maybe you want to get serious about your trading and want the correct guidance. You know, we do our New York sessions on Zoom. It's really nice for the members. It's a little bit more interactive than the YouTube. Obviously a lot more private as well. And we do that every day. You know, I don't know who else is giving mentorship on a daily basis like that. Also a free newsletter. If you read the newsletter this week, you were prepared for the gold sales. In fact, if you've been reading the newsletter since I've started it maybe a month ago, you were prepared for GJ bars from 168. You were prepared for gold sales all through this week, all through last week, NFP week as well. And you would know exactly why price is moving the way it's moving.
Isn't Ned not here?
Nah, I don't think I've seen him today.
I tried to type his @ in and didn't pick up, so I'm assuming he's not even in the chat.
I'll close on the hourly candle here shortly.
Looks like we'll be closing below that level, hopefully. Con, what's your exact stop loss on your broker?
171.850.
Oh, okay. Oh yeah, and on GJ as well, it's not the same as the pip count's not the same as gold, so it's even less of a loss if you do hit it.
Yeah.
I always forget about that, dude. It's like, I think it's like 7.5 pips. 10 pips on gold. Oh fuck yeah, something like that.
Yeah, like 10 pips on gold is like 7.5 pips on GJ. Fuck, bro, this thing is like looking at my profits and I'm like, what? Why is it so small?
Man, gold. Okay, time to close full. No, joking. Shit. Are you actually really gonna make me go out already and start doing my blanks, eh?
You know what?
Because this.
If we close no bottom wick, I shit you not, I'm gonna close my trade and call it a day.
Is that pinky promise?
Pinky promise. If we close no bottom wick on the hourly, I'm gonna close my trade and call it a day. I don't play with GJ like that. We're not that close.
Okay, so if you're doing about closeness, I think I should fucking close already. GJ don't like me, bro. I've left her alone for a long time.
I'm actually gonna put my TP at 171, 100. Cool. Still gives you about a 1 to 2. Setting up 5 pips. What? Oh. Oh no, sorry, 8 pips. 9 pips.
Bro, does the time stand on your laptop thingy? Are you trading on?
Yeah.
Does the market time stand on the? Where the fuck is the market time on your trading on the laptop or computer?
What do you mean, like this?
Like it shows you the time. It's the actual time that's running.
Oh, how much time is left in the candle?
Yeah, but it like normally just shows a timer. Like there's a time, the actual time.
No, bro,
Unless I put it off.
Yes, the time zone, yeah.
Oh, I actually know what it is. You get that thing where you can put on and it shows at the top on your MetaTrader file. Oof.
So yeah, we opened up nicely here. We did close with the bottom wick at least. We got a nice top wick already. Seeing the volatility pick up a little bit. Let's see if on the break of these lows we get a nice push to break even. And being a Friday, being a counter trend trade, when I go break even, I'm actually going to secure 50% as well. Let's go, GJ.
For what we said, I think I'm gonna do that now because I don't want to say it, but yeah.
Oh, what were you talking about? Moving the stop loss in a little bit.
Yeah, above the 30s. So I've done that now because the top we created and it did break the low by like a touch. So I'm happy with doing that now. It's fucking less than 10 pip stop. So, and I
Not
feel
a
like
bad
it's broken the
shove.
low. If it's coming back, it's, you know, and it breaks those levels, then I mean, fuck.
Gold, yeah, forming a little bit of a support there. Maybe if you break previous 4-hour highs here, you could see some movement. Maybe, you know, maybe we break that resistance and fill this range this morning. But I'm not loving gold. GJ is just getting a steep top wick here on hourly. Steeper top wick, should I say. You know, we could retest this area around 171,600. We could even retest 171,700.
So weird to write a GJ trade in my journal, bro.
Probably just needed to grab a little bit of liquidity. From a low time frame perspective, it looks pretty nice. You know, we were just consolidating here for a little bit. Pretty low volume. Had a break below, retest, and you can see the candles starting to get bigger and bigger, indicating some nice volume. So we did come up into this 171,600 area again, showing signs of rejection. If we can now break these lows, I would anticipate us to get a nice push here, get to break even, and it should be good. So
I really wanted to do close. Excuse me.
yeah, I just look at the lower time frame now and then to get an idea of what that lower time frame structure is doing. But if you're keeping it here on the 30 minutes or the hourly, you know, that's why I generally am looking at previous candle highs and lows, because what you'll notice is that those previous candle highs will be some sort of lower time frame structure. So right there you can see those previous hourly highs are above this lower time frame resistance area. So we don't want to break previous hourly highs, because then we would be breaking this lower time frame structure. Previous 30-minute highs.
Are you gonna move your stops when she breaks the low?
Yeah, I think now when it breaks its low again, I'll move my stop in. Because then I am really anticipating us to come to break even. So this is like a pre-break even point, you could say.
I mean, if it does make that low and pushes back up and goes to above the previous 30s, like that little tiny support it has there, I don't think it's gonna stop.
Yeah, at that point we're probably getting a bit of a liquidity grab, or yeah, I mean,
Whatever.
you know, when there's low volume, you can just get like sparks out of nowhere. Maybe just slowly moving down here. You just gotta be careful. There could be like a spark in price, especially coming closer to London Open.
Yeah, I think currently we're just waiting for 15 close on GJ before she does something.
Yeah, probably. Seems like often when a candle just sits here like this, so maybe the first 15 of the hourly opens up, forms a top wick, everything, and then when the 15 closes, the next one just rips. It's not always, obviously, but sometimes, like when we're in a position like this.
She goes and breaks the lows, and then 15 closes bearish. Shit, then we're looking real good. So,
What's up, Mr. Ned?
oh, now he's here.
I see now on the 1 minute we're failing to break those lows. Just indicates to me a lack of volume. So I want to just monitor how the 15 is closing. All in all, I mean, this is fine for now. I think I just feel a bit antsy taking the pre-London GJ trade.
Got a camo back cover for your phone.
Oh yeah, it is.
It's pretty cool.
Shame, my mom got it for me, so just show my appreciation, you know.
Sentimental now, eh?
Yeah.
But can you imagine how I would have sworn if that staple went into my foot through the slop?
Yes. No, I can imagine.
Yes, that's right. And I was fucking close, dude. Like I jumped on it and I didn't think much of it. And I kept on walking, and then I felt, wait, I'm pulling something with me. And I looked down.
Yo,
Yeah, I wouldn't have.
at least
I
they
wouldn't
weren't
have been
rusty,
in.
bro.
Yeah, no, for sure, but still. That's a staple, eh? That's not even a nail.
Yeah. I'll
Yeah.
check.
You guys like my 25 Rand account. You love it, bro.
Nah, respect the hustle.
What's a $1.80? $1.80 is around about 25 too. Yeah, it's about 25 Rand. I've made it, Ned. I've taken $1.80 to whatever I took it to. I don't know the
Look
dollar
really
amount.
nice. There we go, breaking the lows. Okay, so I'm going to move my stop loss in a little bit to above this area right here. I mean, we could actually go break even right now. You wouldn't want this candle to break its own high anyway. The whole idea of moving the stop loss in a little bit is anticipating us to get to the break even point. And with this volume, I mean, I did that little breakdown here on the 1 minute that once we break these lows, I'm anticipating us to get a nice clean push to 171, 395. So yeah, you know what? I'm really not wanting this current candle to break its own high. We got a nice steep top wick. We retested this area of interest around 171, 600. So I'm actually going to move my stop loss to
15 closes coming, Icon.
Actually, let me just put it above. Yeah, 15 open could give us a new top wick as well.
It's 2
No,
minutes.
I'm just
man.
going to put
And
it above the previous 30 minute for now. It's a couple extra pips. Call it 650. 171, 650. And you can see there now, the stop loss is above this lower time frame resistance. Not really getting that push that I wanted. I
yeah,
wanted
it's
this
15, isn't it?
15 to close bearish, really did. I think the volume's definitely going to pick up though.
That last minute did its work, bro.
Shot Jared. Man's on the ball. Yeah, nah. I really didn't want the 15 to close bullish here. And if we break above previous 15-minute highs now, that bullish candle, there could be more upside here. So if you move your stop loss to break even, it's just above that bullish 15-minute. Hey, break even trade. Not too bad. I think that's what I'm going to do, guys. I'm going to move my stop loss to break even. Just a couple pips above this current 15-minute high. Just to account for spread. So I'm going to put it at like 171, 600. Basically at the entry. So that if we break this 15-minute high, I'm pretty much going to be out. Pretty much. Would just be a break-even day at that point. You know, when a candle is closing against you, sometimes I can tell you, okay, you should manage your position. We are still respecting previous candle highs. And like I said, as long as this 15 doesn't break previous 15-minute highs, I'm pretty happy. Obviously, also being a lower time frame, if this 30-minute could close bearish, then that kind of cancels out that bullish 15-minute. But I'm not going to stick around and see myself sit through drawdown after being in profit here on a Friday, after having a good week. I'm just managing my position based off what price is telling me. So I've actually got like a 1 pip stop here right now, basically break even. We trade gold, you got shot for GJ, then when we trade GJ, you got shot for gold. Yeah, no, look, I don't know anymore. Yeah, you're definitely seeing a little bit of volume on the break of the previous 4-hour highs. Like I say, you had that little support there that I marked up. But look, I mean, I'm in a trade already. I'm not gonna take 2 trades at once. Been there, done that. Okay. Still in here, just. $200 nid.
Jesus, GJ is really teasing you right now.
Yo, nasty. Nasty.
Might pull back.
Oh, this 5 minutes has got 20 seconds. This 5
Closes
minute
up,
could
yeah,
just,
you know that top
yeah,
wick on a
closes
farm.
up, yeah, it's done.
Yeah, it's always like that, bro. I do the same thing. I go to a lower time frame, like if this bitch closes, it's late because it's right here. And yep.
Yeah, there it is. Oh. Yeah, no.
You know when you
I'm at my
go to a
entry, okay,
school
I'm out.
and you watch rugby and they kick the ball off the first kickoff and they go oh, until the guy catches the ball. That's how it felt now, bro.
Yeah. DJ,
And look at that.
man, come on, it's all your fault, DJ. As soon as DJ comes in, it's break even. Oh. No, I'm raving DJ. You missed the break even trade, bro. Nothing to really see here today. But I mean, managed quite aggressively, understanding this was a counter trend trade. Break even for the morning, that's fine with me. Did run into a little bit of profit here, but we're just struggling with the volume as well. London Open might be interesting, but to be honest, To me, it's looking quite chalked. Gold, definitely looking like the cleaner of the pairs now. All of a sudden. Just now you were kind of, you know, just whipsawing up and down in this range. But I suppose it made sense on the break of previous 4-hour highs to get a push. But like I say, I'm pretty happy with my week, guys. I'm not gonna really be forcing too much here. I had the ideas for the counter trend buys here. I understand we could get pullbacks. I think if you're wanting to get this move, maybe waiting for London Open might be a good call. You might just miss the move, and you have to be okay. You have to be okay with that, be able to live with that. But I think safer options will be if you wait for London Open. If we close something like this, London Open, maybe you get a little bit of a bottom wick. Then you look to target like 1970. But I'm done for the week. I'm done for the week. Took a 1 pip loss here today. And look, GJ could still continue moving down. Hourly was respecting previous hourly highs. But with the slower volume, you know, I could see us still getting a deeper liquidity grab, especially at London Open. So I don't want to hang around for that. Just protecting my capital here. And that's me, guys, really. I'm not gonna hang around too long. Thank you for joining today. Hope everybody's had a great week. If not, just keep pushing. Things will look up. If you just stay committed to the path, you keep moving, put one foot in front of the other, you're gonna get there. So if you didn't have a good week this week, I hope next week is a better week for you. I hope you took the lessons away from this week. This is the kind of week that you should be really taking advantage of. As a trader, these are the weeks where you need to be a little bit more aggressive. When you've got this really nice one-sided movement. This was a money week. So if you did have a good week this week as well, just understand that maybe next week you need to take your foot off the gas. Be grateful for the profits you made this week. Just keep an eye on what market conditions are doing. You probably won't have the same one-sided movement. You could easily get pullbacks. So just be aware of that today as well. Take it easy, guys. Thank you so much for joining today. I'll check you next week. Have a great weekend.